Good evening. Sri BBR Mohan Reddy ji, Devashish Chatterjee ji, Mrs. Manisha ji, my colleague CVD Ramprasad ji, R. Chandrasekhar sir, all other dignitaries of the dais, on the dais. This is award function, so nobody wants to hear the big speech because everybody is waiting for award. But sometimes, now I got this opportunity, so definitely I would like to introduce something from STPI side, irrespective of whether you like it or not like it. So STPI has been created sometime in 1991, and the objective of creating STPI was to promote ITS services from this country. And at that time, there were three major issues. One was related to connectivity. Second was multiple clearances from various ministries. Third was affordability to the computing device. And I think STPI was able to solve these all three problems to a large extent. Today we have 227 billion US dollar revenue from ITS services. But this is not true when it comes to software product. Today we have only 13 billion US dollar from the software product. So now, whether you say rethink, reimagine or rebuild, or you say STPI 2.0, now we are working towards how to promote this software product from this country. This is the ultimate objective of the STPI. And what are those problems? Like we have identified three problems when it comes to software services. Now we have similar 3-4 problems when it comes to software product. So we are creating state-of-art labs wherein startup can board in and software product can be developed. One of the lab is in Hyderabad, which is called Image. And it is rightly here because we have very large ecosystem. We are creating a good cluster of AVGC in Hyderabad. And you know, now today, like in 1991, we have $1 billion US dollar or 1.5 billion US dollar revenue from the software services. Now we have more than 200 billion US dollar. Same story has to be replicated for the AVGC also. Today we have revenue of 1.5 billion US dollar or 2 billion US dollar at the most. But this we have to reach this 200 billion dollar from the AVGC. And I think Hyderabad and this Telangana state could be the right and better choice for this very sector. So there are two basic trends which we are observing now in tech space. One is now startups which were generally not in tech domain, now our startups are in deep tech domain. This is one observation which is being observed. And the second is now government is very bullish, you can say, if I can use this word, on the manufacturing. So these two trends which is being observed, and this will continue for more than 10 years as of now. So for this first, which is deep technology, we are well equipped to work on in the artificial intelligence, in the deep learning, because the kind of data, as my previous speaker says, we are creating 6 billion transactions in a month from UPI, which means we are creating a lot of data which is actually required for doing any research in the deep tech, in deep learning, in the artificial intelligence. So we are well placed to create product in the deep technologies for the artificial intelligence, etc. Second, government has created a lot of schemes for the manufacturing. whether it is semicon, whether it is electronic manufacturing clusters. In Telangana, we also have one project which is called EMC at Mehboob Nagar. We are also creating one facility is called CFC at Hyderabad, which is also part of our EMC project. Government is doing a lot of things as a part of semicon project. So these two trends, which is on manufacturing as well as on the deep technology research, which is on startups, is being observed, and STPI is contributing in both of it. Apart from one COE at Hyderabad, which is called Image on AVGC, STPI is creating 25 such center for entrepreneurship across the country. And all center for entrepreneurships are domain specific. Like if you want to work on fintech, we have COE on FinBlue at Chennai. If somebody wants to work on ACS on automotive mobile sector, then we have one center for entrepreneurship at Pune, which is called Motion. If somebody wants to work on artificial intelligence, we have COE at Mohali. Somebody wants to work on blockchain, we have COE at Gurgaon. We have multiple COEs, and those COEs are domain specific. The objective of creating domain specific COE is to distinguish ourselves from other incubators. We have state-of-art labs so that startups can come there, they can experiment there, they can do their experimentation there. We also trying to provide them hand-holding, mentoring, and connect to the funding, etc. That's what I wanted to add. And finally, I would like to congratulate all awardees who are going to get awards today. Thank you very much.